Hi, my name is Max Young. I'm a Camunda Champion, a certified Camunda Architect, a principal with Capital BPM. CapBPM is a platinum partner with Camunda, which is the highest possible level of credibility that Camunda bestows. Today I want to talk about mortgage origination. So CapBPM has an offering in the Camunda Marketplace around mortgage origination. I want to talk about how that was built and how it can help you. The blueprint is a combination of kinetic, BPMN and DMNs. And when I say kinetic, I mean executable workflows that have pre-built integrations with things like Experian, TheWorkNumber, Zillow, various governmental agencies, AI agents that do fraud detection. And the nice thing about the blueprints is that they are yours. They are your intellectual property once you purchase them. And what that means is that you can customize them to meet your specific organizational needs. Let's talk about how this works. Generally, with a mortgage, you start out with a pre-approval step. And the customer will contact you and say, hey, I'm thinking about buying a house. I want to spend, $500 to $1 million. Can I get a pre-approval for that? So that's actually baked into our blueprint. At that point, we do a soft credit check, usually with a service like Experian, and we come back and we notify the correct parties, whether it's the customer and or the real estate agent and maybe our own internal people, so they can get ramped up to deliver so that they can go and be prepared to help the customer move forward. After the customer comes back and says, I'm interested in this property or that property, that's when we start the income verification step. So this is things like background checks, fraud detection, asset valuation, document validation, all that stuff that has to be in place so that we're confident that we're giving the right loan to the right person. This includes things like an approval process, which has texts and emails. This includes underwriting. This includes appraisals. This includes negotiating with the customer so you can come back and give them exactly what they need. This includes the booking mechanism so that you can actually track the status and actually book the loan and turn it over into servicing end. All of this is integrated with Camunda Optimize. So what that means is that we're keeping track of what everyone is doing, when they start a task, when it's assigned to them, how many times they do it, how long it takes. You have a high degree of customization. So for example, let's say you already have a fraud detection mechanism within your organization and you want to reuse that rather than the one that we put into place. No problem. That's a very simple change. That's supported because all of these things are decomposed into well thought out components that can be reorganized and reutilized. The solution comes with about 24 industry standard integrations that you can use out of the box. So things like Experian, TheWorkNumber, integrating with AI, integrating with things like various governmental and state and local tax authorities to make sure that all the property is in the right state that it needs to be. If you buy the blueprint from us, from the Camunda Marketplace, you get an incredibly rich set of documentation which details every step, every input, every output, every integration, the business context, and all this is updated in real time as you're making changes to your process. Moreover, you get a starter JIRA project. So what that means is that we've done this so much that we give you a template that you can use to say, okay, these are typically things that we have to do. And that JIRA project itself can even be customized for your purposes. And it's designed to be customized for your purposes. But what that means is that you can get started right away. Our customer feedback on this is that it typically saves our customers 3 to 6 months in project setup and requirement gathering. They can sort of hit the ground running and get onto the business of solving the business problem instead of the feeding and maintenance and stuff that you have to do to gather everyone and get everyone pointed the right way. If you want to hear more about this, I invite you to contact us either directly at capbpm.com, info@capbpm.com, or go to the Camunda Marketplace and find our solutions there. And I just want to remind you to trust your process.